All right, it's been 30 minutes. Smells like cheese up in here. We're going to see exactly how this goes once I take everything out. Knocking the camera over. Anyway, here we go. We're going to see what these bad boys look like. I've not checked. I've not cheated. I have no clue what it's going to look or smell like. Oh boy. So as you'd expect, this is what happened. It is a charred, brown, slimy mess. Really, there's not a lot to say. I'll try to bring this over here and you can get a top-down look at it. It's quite exciting in terms of specifics. It's very like, what's going on? Why does it look like a cigarette butt? I don't know. We're going to find out what it tastes like, though. So we'll go ahead and get one of these on a plate. Fork and knife. Oh, they do not. The consistency is soft, to say the least. They do not want to come out in a solid banana tube piece. So, here's what we have. That's a little charred. I'm going to put a little more sauce. Oh, I burned that. It's probably salvageable a little bit. Put a little more sauce. Oh, boy. I think we're just going to have to get right to it because ultimately, I just think the texture is going to be the worst thing. The flavors might actually not be bad, but that texture, it's going to be like just a dry, papery, pulpy ham and cheese. I don't know. It's surprised it comes from 47 because it fucking looks like the Great Depression. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I get all the fucking banana is so soft it doesn't really fork well. So I've got some ham, some cheese, and banana here. Here we go. Okay. So it's not nearly as bad as you think it's going to taste. Because your expectations are so low for it, it actually kind of works. The texture's foul. I probably, if I were to ever do this again, would use bananas that weren't as ripe. Maybe a little greener banana, and it would have maybe stood up to it a little better. But weirdly, the flavors aren't terrible. Now, I don't know if I'd call them good, but they aren't as foul as expected. Am I going to keep eating it? I'm going to have another bite. I'm going to see. Tried it once, didn't repulse me. Let's go for two. You know what? It's just, that's what's weird. You get that very distinct flavor of a banana, which is why you like bananas. And while it's there, it doesn't like clash with the other flavors. It just completely stands out on its own, and it doesn't really belong there. Cheese, mustard, ham, those all go together very, very well. But the banana does produce not the worst texture. I mean, I don't know why it's there. It doesn't really seem to be doing much besides adding a weirdness to things. Maybe people didn't like bananas, and this is a way to try to get them to eat them. I think it's a weird flex for that. So yeah, ultimately, not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Not something I can recommend, but interesting attempt nonetheless on the path of culinary sciences and breakthroughs. Obviously, not everyone's going to be a winner.